Good morning, everyone. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women, claiming one life every 34 seconds. Now, many risk factors play into this disease, and some cannot be controlled. Advanced Body Scan founder Steve Marler is here to talk to us about how to stay ahead of this deadly disease. Hello, Steve. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
You hear the statistics. Obviously, this is a very important topic. So, Steve, according to the CDC, about half of Americans have at least one key risk factor when it comes to heart disease. What are these risk factors?
So there's many risk factors, but one of the ones that we can't control is, of course, our genetics. And so most of these diseases that we're talking about today, heart disease and lung cancer, are progressive diseases. They take time to develop. And so the key is our technology, we can see it in an early stage, and early detection saves lives.
I hear that all the time from doctors, how important early detection is. You were saying some of the risk factors we cannot control. How can we tell if we have those?
Well, again, other than some of the things you can control, like high blood pressure and your diet and lifestyle, you need to get preventive technology. You need to have a preventive scan so that we can see these early detection of heart blockage in the vessels around the heart, and also lung cancer itself. So.
I think a lot of people think, oh, this is something that only impacts people after 50, after 60. You say that's not the case.
It's not the case, and I think we've got a shot here today of a gentleman that's in his early 30s that had several of his relatives, his father, grandfather, and uncles that had died of heart attacks.
I almost didn't get my scan today because I was really scared of the result. The reason I came to get the scan is that I have family history of heart disease. My dad passed away from a heart attack. My grandfather passed away from a heart attack. All of my uncles have had heart attacks on my dad's side of the family. And ultimately, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go from a heart attack. So I was wanting to get in front of this as quickly as possible. I think it's really scary to not know if there's a hidden problem because you're planning for the future, but you don't necessarily know if you have one or how long you have. I'm really glad that I got the scan because they found some things that I need to be worried about in the future that haven't shown any symptoms yet. I almost didn't get the scan because I know that I need to take care of my health, but I've been procrastinating with it. It's just something that didn't feel like it was urgent because nothing's wrong, so I've just kept putting it off. Today's experience was 100% worth the time and effort. In fact, I'd actually say it was priceless because I can't put a price on my life.
So, hearing that, information is power for folks. Can you explain how the scan works?
So basically, you're going to, I've said this 1,000 times, it's the easiest medical test you'll ever take. We're going to put you in a machine. It's a large donut. It's not claustrophobic. You're going to go in and out of this machine a couple of times. You're never going to stop. So again, anyone that's worried about being inside a machine, it's not that way. You're going to come in dressed as you are. They're going to put a couple diodes to gauge your heart, and the scan lasts less than 5 minutes.